Hello, and welcome to another episode of Marketing for Your Future. I am the host, Cindy Ashton, and today we have another fabulous guest. Andy Broadway is with us today from NFT Secrets Revealed. Andy, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for inviting me to the show. It's always exciting to be on the interview. We were talking off camera about where we've been on the red carpet interviewing people, and I love being interviewed, and I love the other side of it too, in interviewing people. So this is going to be a great interview today. Cindy, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's so fun, Andy, to have you here. So tell us a little bit about your business because you are ahead of the curve.
Well, I would say that I'm a little ahead of the curve because I dipped my toes into the NFT world about 6 or 7 months ago, and then I just took a deep dive into that entire business of NFTs. And for those that don't know what that is, it stands for non fungible token. I'm not going to get into explain exactly what it is because it could be a little lengthy, but it is the new digital asset. So super excited about it. I just wrote a book. It dropped on Amazon a couple weeks ago. Really excited about doing interviews. This is like my fifth one already this year. I've got 7 speaking engagements over the next couple of months. So really super excited about the whole NFT world.
Amazing. I've been hearing more and more about how this is a future. Can you tell us a little bit about what they actually are? And I know that it's complicated, but can you give us a little bit of a hint of how they might work?
Yeah, absolutely. So imagine right now, for the past year, people have been buying a digital JPEG or a digital photo of an item, and when they buy that of that item, that item they can prove that that one belongs to them. So, in other words, if you buy like there's been several examples of bored apes and a bunch of other ones. When you buy an NFT, you're buying the digital version of that particular asset, and that record of that goes onto the blockchain. So, which means that you can prove that you are the only owner of it. So, that's one layer of it. The other layer of it is it's fantastic for artists. So, imagine the guy that painted the Mona Lisa, right? Just imagine that. And imagine that he painted it and he got paid $1,000 for the painting when somebody first bought it. That's all the money that he ever will make on that painting. But in the digital realm with NFTs, if he sold that as an NFT first as $1,000, inside of the smart contract, there's a 10% royalty inside of that. So, which means if somebody was to sell it for $10,000 in the future, he would make another $1,000. So, every single time that NFT gets sold, he would make a 10% residual income in there. So, there are people like Gary Vaynerchuk, which launched VFriends. When he launched it, he launched 9,000 positions or 9,000 NFTs. He brought in about 40, $50 million in the initial sale. But the secondary marketplace, that's where he's making the 10% residual income on it. He's made more in the 10% residual income than he's made on the initial launch. And he will make that in perpetuity. So it doesn't matter if it's sold 6 months from now, 4 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever it is, that 10% royalty is built into that NFT. That's what the exciting part of this. So it stands for non fungible token, which means there is no other item like that available. You are the owner of that item, whatever it might be.
Wow, that's really remarkable, Andy. That's mind blowing. It's amazing. So tell us a little bit about what are some of the pitfalls to avoid when getting into this market?
Okay, good. So I always tell people do your homework. So go check out the community that is built. And the communities are now built on a platform called Discord. That's the main community where all the people that are buying and selling NFTs go. They go there to find out information, they go find out whatever. But you want to check out the community. Secondary, you also want to check out the art. So the pitfall is that a lot of people get involved with the NFT business and they're buying something and flipping it and selling it, but they really don't know the homework behind it. So there's been a lot of scams, what they call rug pulls, that have occurred in the NFT world And so the best thing is that the consumer must do their homework, just like they're buying any other asset. You want to do your homework. You want to know who the founders are. So if you go to buy an NFT and they don't tell you who the founders are of that project, then that would be a red flag, meaning run. So if they just have like a photo up there and a little bio of something and there's no name attached to it, that's a little bit fishy. You also want to check if they're attached, if the asset or if the NFT has a celebrity attached to it, that makes it actually a little bit better also because you've got the credibility of that celebrity. So who is endorsing it? Who is doing it? So, but my thing is, first of all, you must love the art. Then there's another thing called a utility. So when you buy the art, what also comes with it? So the thing that makes Gary V on VFriends so valuable is that it's not the art you're buying, it's the access you're buying. So with the VFriends is you're able to go to one of his seminars for free for the next 3 years. So he's holding 3 events and you get to go to it. And the only way you can go is if you're an NFT holder or one of the buyers. You cannot buy a
Wow,
ticket to go to this event. You don't buy.
Andy,
Yes,
wow.
yes,
Andy, this is amazing. We are
yes.
unfortunately out of time, but thank you so, so much for being on the show today. And for all of you watching, thank you for tuning in. And if you would like to learn more about Andy, be sure to go to dailyadbrief.com and we will see you soon on the next episode.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.